What is up? I am Erica Warnick, Hollywood's leading success coach, and I'm real excited to bring you a new video today. If you have any other questions that you would like answered, drop them in the comments here or come find me on Instagram at Hollywood Success Coach and slide into my DMs and let me know what you want to hear. I want to help you achieve whatever it is that you are pursuing, and I want you to know that any dream is possible. Subscribe below, and I will see you on the video. Okay, so I just wanted to share some bad advice that I received. And I'm gonna share this with you, and not to like call out the people that gave me the bad advice, but just to help you figure out when the advice that you get, may not feel the best, and how to figure out like when to say no. Okay, so when I was building my coaching business, like almost 2 years ago now at this point, a year and a half ago, I was in a program that taught how to build a coaching business. And it was really great, and it did help me build my coaching business. So there were a lot of great things about it. But I did receive 2 pieces of advice through that program that now later I'm like, I really shouldn't have listened to that. And I wanted to explain why, because sometimes when we are given advice from somebody who we respect, somebody who's like a colleague or a trusted peer or something like that, it's hard to know that you shouldn't be listening to that advice. You just kind of, if they have a result that you want, you immediately go, oh, I should listen to everything that they say. But what I have learned is that you should not listen to everything they say if it goes against your personality, your morals, your values. When advice contradicts with any of those pieces of you, that is not something that you should be following through on. Okay, so one of the pieces of advice that I was given was not to use exclamation points when communicating with prospective clients. Because you do not look like the authority when you are using exclamation points. Now, I understand where this is coming from, and I don't think that the people who were sharing this with me were like malicious in any way. I think this is what they truly believed. They truly believed that if I used, or if anyone used exclamation points in like a lot, in communicating with clients, that it wouldn't show authority, and the people wouldn't want to end up booking, signing with you or whatever. And so I was like, okay, I can understand that. And I know in the professional world, people have like a whole thing about exclamation points. Here's the thing though, when you are connecting with me to work with me as a coach, you're getting me as a person. And so you need to know who the real person is that you're connecting with, even in our initial conversation, even if it's in a messenger conversation on Facebook, right? So if you've ever met me, or if you've ever received an email from me, I am totally one of those people that uses tons of exclamation points. And yeah, I'm excessive, but like, I don't give a fuck if you think that's wrong. Like, because that's my personality. I'm bubbly and I'm positive, and I enjoy using exclamation points. I genuinely mean them. I express them when I'm writing those exclamation points. So to be told that I can't use exclamation points because it won't seem authoritative is so silly, right? Because that is kind of going against my personality. Like, I'm going to use emojis, I'm going to use exclamation points. That's who I am. And I don't believe that if I use the punctuation of doot, you're not going to want to work with me, or you're not going to see me as a person who can help you. And that's how I see it now, right? And so I just found this old blog post that I had done on Stage 32 2 years ago. And I got so many comments, and all of my responses to the people who commented had no exclamation points. And I know it's at that time when I was told not to. And because I was reading, like, someone wrote this nice comment and I wrote thank you with no exclamation point. And I was like, that looks wrong. That is not looking like something like Erica would type. I use exclamation points. I would be like, thank you, exclamation point, smiley face, heart, something. I mean, you guys see how I post on here, right? So that was one piece of advice that I got that I totally get where it was coming from, but it was also believed that if I did anything that was connected to my personality, that people wouldn't want to work with me. And that's just silly. And then the other piece of advice that I got throughout this program was to change my voice on the phone. So if we're doing a sales call and you're interested in my program, someone was telling me that I am too excited and personable in my voice on the phone, and that if I want to be the authority in my niche and I want to really book these clients, I need to speak more monotone, and I need to be more like, Hey, okay, you're interested in my program? Cool. So tell me what your Hollywood dreams are. Yeah. Let's see if I can help you. I mean, can you imagine me doing that? There's nothing wrong with it if that's your personality, but that is so not my personality. And so I tried it. I tried it because it was coming from people I really respected. They had results that I wanted. But here's the thing, like, if you're given advice that goes against your personality or your morals or your values, and you're told that you cannot succeed being you, do not take that on. That is not advice that you need to follow through with. It took me a long time to learn that lesson, but I have built a thriving business by being myself. And I will continue to be myself. I'm not going to change my voice and make it monotone on a sales call. I don't even do sales calls anymore, by the way, and still hit my all of my business financial goals this year without a single sales call, right? Because I do things in a way that is right for me. And now I understand that I can still be successful that way. I think sometimes the reason why I want to share this with you, and I know this is like, Erica, this is about like a coaching business. How does that relate to Hollywood? I think that in Hollywood, it's actually extremely common for you to receive advice on your career that has you changing some form of yourself. So changing your personality, changing your hair, changing your look, changing how you do things. I think that Hollywood is constantly wanting to fit you into a box because they think that this box is the only way that you can succeed. And so if there's something about your morals or your personality or your values or whatever that doesn't fit into this box, they want you to change it because they don't understand that you can succeed being yourself. They don't understand that you can succeed living outside of this box. And so I really wanted to share this with you because I believe that you can 100% be successful being 100% yourself. I also think that Hollywood wants you to be yourself. I think that if you are a story creator, if you are telling stories in any way, your audience needs you to be authentic. Your audience needs you to be unique. It needs you to be you. There is no formula of you can only succeed this way, and therefore I need you to change your hair, I need you to change your body, I need to change your voice, I need you to change the way you write, I need you to change the way you direct. No changes need to be made for you to be successful. I really want you to hear that. It is like devastating to me to think back that like I tried doing a sales call with a monotone voice. I literally tried to be like less excitable on the phone. I'm sorry, like any of my clients, hey, Amber Polly's on here. She could tell you, any of my clients can tell you like that. I'm an excitable person, and I actually think that my clients love that I'm excitable because I cheer them on in a way that nobody else does. I get excited for them in a way that nobody else does. I think that people hire me because I am excitable, because of my personality. You know, people aren't like, oh man, Erica, I would maybe work with Erica and I would maybe see her as more authoritative and more of a leader in this industry, in this space, if she was more masculine or more monotone or less excitable, right? Oh my gosh, Amber Polly, thank you. You're so sweet. Yes. And so I know this now, like I really do. And also what I also really enjoy about my private coaching, and really I think my students, I get this with my core students too, but like I like forming relationships with my clients. That is my personality. I like a lot of my clients I'm still friends with years after we've worked together. We still talk all the time. I just got an update from a client about an agent meeting like an hour ago who I haven't worked with in a while. To me, that's important to me. The relationship is important to me. And because I see them as people, I don't just see them as dollar signs. I don't just see them as like a sale to make. I see them as a human. I see them as a person. And so I have to, if I want that, if I want to create a lasting relationship with the people that I work with, I have to be 100% myself in every process of leading up to them signing up for my program. I have to be myself because I want them to know what they're getting. And we're only going to click if they already know what I'm like up front. You know what I mean? So it's so important to be yourself. And I'll tell you too, like, So I know the year's not even over, but I've already hit the first income goal without doing any of those things that they told me to do. I use exclamation points out the wazoo. I use this voice. I'm excitable. Actually, to be honest, I haven't done a single sales call this year because I don't like them. I don't like doing them. And I've still made the same amount of money. I'm still doing great. My business is still thriving, even when I decided not to do the things that these people told me to do that were against my personality. So, how can you apply this to your Hollywood career? Just pay attention to the advice that you are given. I think when it comes from someone you respect, or when it comes from somebody who is successful in this industry, it feels like you need to say yes to everything that they offer you, because it's like, well, they know what they're talking about. I better do exactly what they say. And so it doesn't even occur to you to question their advice, right? But I really want you to do a gut check, because you will know, you will feel it in your gut if it doesn't sound right. And at the very least, you can at least judge it by, are they asking you to change something about yourself? Anything about who you are as a person, physically, internally, energetically, is any of that being questioned or asked to change? I've had that with clients too, where they have like an agent tell an actor, like, you need to straighten your hair, or you need to do this, X, Y, and Z, whatever. Psh, no, you don't. You don't have to do anything that isn't aligned with you and who you are. And I felt like I had to share that with you. I know I was already on live today, but man, I really had to share this with you. Like I said, I just came across that blog post with all of my responses to these really nice people, and not one exclamation point was there from me, and it looked weird. It didn't look like me. Like someone saying something really nice to me and me writing thank you, no smiley face, no exclamation point. I'm sorry, that is not how Erica Wernick operates. It looked weird. It looked out of character. So yeah, you don't have to do anything out of character. And just a reminder, guys, I have 2 coaching spots open now for my private coaching program. So, and if you have questions about it, like I said, I don't do sales calls anymore. You can still ask me all the questions you want, though. You can message me here. I like doing it over on Instagram because the audio is amazing. I guess it's pretty good on Facebook too. But send me a message. You can send me a voice message on Instagram if you have any questions about the program. You want to chat with me about it first. Let me know. Let me know. And I'm running right now a massive bonus for paying in full. And so there's actually 2 bonuses. So the first bonus, if you pay in full, is you get an entire extra month free, which is kind of crazy, especially considering that you get all my courses for free when you're part of my program. So yeah, it's an insane deal. So you get an entire month for free, and you also get and it's an additional month for free. So you get the 3 months and then a 4th month for free. And then you also, bonus number 2 is to spend a day with me at Paramount Studios, which I'm really excited about. You know, Paramount's my favorite. And this will just be like a really good opportunity for you to live in the vibration and be in the energy of bookings, of jobs, of TV shows and films. You know, we'll be on the lot on a weekday when everything's buzzing, when everything's happening, filming, and it'll be awesome. And you'll get some extra coaching time, obviously. But anyway, I'm really excited. So check out my coaching program. It's on the website. All the information about it is on the website, hollywoodsuccesscoach.com/coaching. And send me all your cues. I will answer your questions. Anyway, but moral of the story, guys. Be yourself. Hollywood wants you to be yourself. Hollywood wants the most unique, authentic version of you and nothing else. Okay, that's all I got. Hope you're having an amazing day. Bye.